Hello everyone, it's MmBoKo here, and today we're gonna talk about the restoration druid changes in Legion in particular. So this is the place where I am at the moment. It's our new class order hall because the garrisons are gone now in Legion. And basically this is gonna be your new home for most probably the whole expansion, like the garrison was in Warlords. Uh, the Dream Grove, it's a pretty awesome place to be. It's positioned here in the Broken House, as you can see. They have new look, of course. Here in the middle, you can see the Ark. It's pretty awesome place. You can see some NPCs like Rumus or like Malfurion somewhere around. I'm not sure where he is. Some statues of all the forms that we can get, monuments. I gotta tell you that this is a pretty awesome place to be in. Now I'm wondering where to start, to talk for the changes because there's quite a lot of things going on, but let's say we're gonna start from the Mastery. Mastery has new effect, basically 12% healing increase for each resto spell that you have active, heal over time spell every hot, which is pretty awesome. Basically what that means is that, for example, I'm gonna do a demonstration for you now. If I cast myself, let's say 1, 2, 3 or some more hot effects, I get like 3 multiplied by 12%, which is 36% healing increased on myself because I am the target. Now that's pretty awesome. A lot of people don't like this change, but if you ask me, it's pretty cool. It makes me think that we're gonna be more or less, tank focused healers. But we'll see how things are gonna go in live. Live servers, I mean. So let's start talking about some other changes that are going on in Legion and that's gonna have like big impact on the restoration druids. Okay, let's start maybe from the talents. I think it's gonna be best. First, of course, we have Innervate back. I forgot to mention that. This is some pretty cool stuff. Of course, it has a different effect now. It's not restoring mana, but it's simply giving you, like 10 seconds free casting, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, you cannot cast this to any other right member beside healers, only on yourself and the healers. You cannot cast this to mage, for example, because I received this question and no, you cannot. It's basically for the healers. The next thing is that we're gonna talk about is the talents. First row, you're gonna notice that we have Gemination. It's level 15 talent anymore, 2 rejuvenations on the same target. This is priceless, this has been like that in the Warlords. No change here. The good old Canarian Ward Prosperity, Swiftman has 2 charges, no changes here. Second row, let's see, Renewal, Displacer Beast and Wild Charge. Nothing new here. The good old talents, of course, I don't think anyone is gonna use Wild Charge. It's a pretty dumb talent, to be honest. I hate it. The most interesting thing in this tree is level 45 row, Balance Affinity, Feral Affinity and Guardian Affinity, of course. Basically, what this means is that you can go in different forms while you are in a resto spec. As you can see that at the moment I am in a restoration spec. All my talents are resto, but I can go into Boomkin, which is pretty awesome, and I get some skills, like Starfire and Star Search. Starfire has a new name, of course, it's Lunar Strike. But this is gonna be pretty useful when you have to put out some DPS, in some tough bosses. I'm using the Balance Affinity, as you can see, for the moment. I get Astral Influence, you get Felfire Swiftness if you use Feral Affinity, and of course if you use Guardian you get Thick Height. Of course you're gonna be Bear, you need the Thick Height. Next row, not too interesting, you know, the good old Mighty Bash, Mass and Tango, and Typhoon. Everyone is familiar with those talents, not gonna talk much about them. I'm using, you know, Mass and Tango for questing. Now, 75, we have Soul of the Forest, the good old Soul of the Forest with increased effect, 200% and 75%. Pretty awesome talent, but pretty mana heavy, as you all know. So basically you can use this mainly on some short fights like 6 to 7 minutes, not anymore, because you're gonna go out of mana pretty quick. But it's pretty awesome talent. The good old tree form, you can go in tree form whenever you want, you know, for some burst healing, some insta spells. It's pretty awesome. I love that. I use it most of the time. And the new one called Abundance. For each rejuvenation you have active, the cast time of your healing touch reduced by 5% and crit of your regrowth increased by 5%. Basically, for example, that if you have, you know, like 6 rejuvenations active, because this is in general, this is not focused on target. If you have like 6 rejuvenations active, you get like 30% heal critical increased for your regrowth and 30% reduced cast time of your healing touch, which is awesome. Spring Blossoms, this is basically increasing your effect of your wild mushroom. A spell, basically it has a new name, Efflorescence, and new icon. You can see how it looks like. Unfortunately the animation is bugged here on the alpha, so you know, you don't see the green circle around it, you see only the mushroom. And my favorite row, the last one, the good old Moment of Clarity, 3 charges of regrowth, free, pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Stonebark, the one I use at the moment, reduce the cooldown by 30 seconds and increase your hot effect by 20%. This is pretty awesome, and this is another thing that makes me think that we're gonna, you know, be more like tank focused healers. And the good old Flourish, guys, it's coming back. 6 seconds increased duration of your hots, which is pretty awesome. You know, for 60 yards, 60 yards is quite a lot, it's pretty good. So basically this is gonna be best to be used, for example, in some longer fights to save some mana, you know, increase the duration of your hots, pretty cool. That's pretty much everything for the talents, you know, quite cool stuff going on there. So let's switch to the artifact, because I know everyone is interested in that. How do you get your artifact? Basically, when you log in Legion, you're gonna receive a quest. It's a simple quest, like 10 to 15 minutes probably. After you complete the quest, you're gonna receive your artifact, and as you can see, the artifact has a passive effect. I'm gonna try to trigger it now and to show you what exactly it does. Come on. Trigger. Trigger. Okay, it's triggered now. So these are the flowers on the ground. As you can see, they're shooting heals at me. Basically every 2 seconds they're heal nearby allies. You can't, you know, see how much exactly they heal, but it's not bad thing, you know. It's another hot that we get. It's pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I would say that as a bonus from your artifact is pretty good. So let's talk about the artifact talents now. I am at the artifact forge, as you can see in the moment. It's the small thing, you know, with flying yellow stuff around it. This is the artifact forge. It's again in your class order hole. This is the usage of your artifact, the green circle that you see in the ground. Basically it gives you 10% increased healing to everyone who is in that circle. Pretty awesome use. Now this is how the artifact talent tree looks like. This is the one I showed you, just 8 yards, 10% healing increase. This is the usage of your artifact. You know, you can use it for some hard damage income. Basically, how do you upgrade your artifact? You see that I have some artifact shards. Every single artifact shard is, you know, different amount, and you gather those shards from like dungeons and raids and questing. You know, the harder boss you complete, the biggest shard you get, the bigger shard you get. So I see 1000 artifact power at the moment. I can spend it, but I'm gonna show you first, how things are going on. So you click your artifact forge and you can see your artifact. It's pretty good looking. It has a different appearances of course, but at the moment in the alpha they are all locked, so I can just show you how they look like. And this one is my favorite, the red one. It's gonna be awesome with the new tier 19 mythic set. It's pretty good looking. The others are pretty cool as well, as you can see. But let's talk about the talents. So basically guys, you can upgrade your artifact spending artifact power. Let's start from here. Let's say this reduce the mana cost of your wild growth by 5%. You can use 3 points on that. Basically this means that 15% reduced mana cost, increase the healing duration of your Moonfire, Rejuvenation, Sunfire, Persistence, it's called, not too bad, not too bad. Increase the healing of your Swiftment. Now this is something awesome. You can spend 4 points here, you get 5% increasement for each point, so 20% increased healing from Swiftment is pretty awesome, to be honest. The next one, Groove Walker, this is something insane. Increase healing of your heal over time spells by 10%. This is in general, guys, you get healing increase in general, which is absolutely amazing, if I could say like that. The next one that I'm gonna show you is Booming. Live Boom calls his burst healing every 8 seconds. Not too bad, but makes me think again that we're gonna be more or less, tank focused healers with that stuff. So that's why I'm not haven't upgraded it yet. Knowledge of the Ancients, increase mana regeneration by 3%. Now you can spend 3 points here, so basically you're gonna get like 10% mana again, and this is something that only the restoration druids are gonna get. None of the other healing classes are gonna have like mana regen talent or mana regen artifact talent or whatever. This is only for the rest druids, and I think it's pretty awesome, because I think that the right bosses in Legion will be pretty mana intensive. Seeds of the World Tree, now Living Seed gains 10% additional value. You can combine this with Abundance. Gonna be pretty good combo if you ask me, for the crits, increase hit crits from here, and it's gonna be pretty good. Mark of Shifting, I don't think anyone is gonna use that shit. Probably they're gonna upgrade it as a last talent. Increase maximum health, I don't like this at all, to be honest. It feels dumb. The next one is Armor of the Ancients. Iron Bark, reduce damage taken by an additional 2%. Pretty awesome talent, pretty awesome 3 points, 6% more increasement. Again, makes me think that we're gonna be more or less tank focused. You can combine this with Stone Bark, for example. It's gonna be pretty cool combo. Efflorescence heal for 5% more, multiplied by 3 points, 50% more healing, combined with Spring Blossoms. It's gonna be pretty good combo as well for your Wild Mushroom. And it's gonna be pretty useful, I'm pretty sure about that. Next one is Dreamwalker. Basically, what these things do when it triggers is that you get, in something like Emerald Dream or something, and you get like 50% healing increase on your HOTS for 8 seconds. Pretty cool, I would say. Now, this is World Tree Blessing, increase the healing of your regrowth and healing touch by 3%. Yeah, pretty cool. You can spend 4 points, 12% healing increase of your regrowth for some burst healing. Now guys, before we speak about the last talent, just wanna say that this is something that every single druid wanted since vanilla. Basically, it's my dream come true, if you ask me. You can see it now. It's called Tranquil Mind. Basically, Tranquility can be now cast while moving and heals for like 20% more. I don't think you need much explanation about that. This is absolutely amazing. You know what Tranquility means for every single restoration druid. if you combine this with Groove Walker, you know, healing increase 10%, mana again by 10%, it's absolutely amazing. Of course, when you use, let's say, Essence of Garnier and Tranquility, for example, you know, you get quite a lot burst healing combined with Inner Peace, which reduce the cooldown of your Tranquility by 60 seconds. It's absolutely insane. This is gonna be like epic, you know. So basically, guys, this is pretty much everything that is going on in Legion when it comes about changes. You know, again, Tranquil Mind, the most epic skill that you can ever see in Restoration Druid. I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and follow me on my social media. Um, this is my first, you know, Legion discussion video, so don't judge me too harsh. I hope that the information I gave you, you know, the combinations and skills, spells, talents, everything is gonna, you know, clear a bit the things for you in Legion, how they're gonna be for the Restoration Druids. So once again, thank you very much for watching. As I said, I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel and my social media, and see you in my next video, guys. Bye.